See it coming.
Got that right
I can see it coming. Oh, nice change up there, though, to go to the body.
He better be careful with his neck here.
He's got it.
Yep, told you. Got to be careful.
Oh, that's tight.
That's tight.
Oh, he tapped!
He tapped!
Anthony Lionheart Smith
Got to be careful with your neck there.
submits Vitor Petrino in round one.
What's up, guys? Welcome to UFC Jiu-Jitsu Breakdown, brought to you by Shell BJJ right here in Portland, Texas, where we analyze the art of Jiu-Jitsu used at the highest level by UFC competitors, and we break it down for you so you can understand what's happening in the cage and so you can fully grasp the power of Jiu-Jitsu. So just recently, Anthony Smith was able to land a wicked submission victory, and we're going to break it down from start to finish. So Anthony's opponent Vitor, he shoots in for a power double leg. Once he gets full body control, he then looks to pick up Anthony high over his shoulder so he can then take him down with a big slam. But as Vitor is shooting in to lock up those legs, Anthony Smith manages to lock up what we call an arm-in guillotine choke. This is a classic counter to the double leg takedown. So, as Vitor is wrapping up the legs, Anthony takes one of his arms and locks up deep under Vitor's neck, while the other arm wraps over the arm and then under the armpit, and then he locks his hands tight together for full control. Then Vitor does his spectacular lift. Now, a lift like this can actually work for or against either opponent. It's not always a certainty who's going to benefit from this kind of powerful slam. On the one hand, Anthony does have to be careful because a powerful slam like this can cause his head to hit the mat, resulting in severe disorientation or even a full knockout blow. But on the other hand, because Vitor's head is trapped under the arm in the guillotine, this can sometimes cause the person performing the slam to drive their own head into the mat, causing disorientation or even knocking themselves out. What Vitor also has to worry about is the energy and oxygen it takes to perform a big slam like this. It's like running a hard sprint, and at the end of that sprint, you're gasping for air, you're tired, you're trying to get back that oxygen. Now imagine gasping for air and trying to get that oxygen back while stuck in a choke, which is exactly what happens here. Notice as Anthony gets lifted up, he automatically wraps his legs around the body of Vitor, locking him in what we call a closed guard. This will ensure that while Anthony is definitely going to get taken down, Vitor is going to land directly in front of him inside his closed guard, which is very important because the closed guard is essential to finishing a strong arm-in guillotine choke. So, Vitor finishes the takedown, but Anthony Smith maintains the guillotine choke. Then he continues to squeeze his legs and stretch them out while constricting the neck tightly, much like a python squeezing the life out of its prey. Vitor was probably already lacking oxygen from that big takedown, so when caught in a guillotine this tight, he eventually has no choice but to tap out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of Jiu-Jitsu. This has been a UFC Jiu-Jitsu breakdown, but remember, you don't have to be some insanely athletic UFC cage fighter to learn this amazing art. Anyone can do it. We have kids classes, we have adult classes, everyone gets to try it out a week free. So come on over to Shell BJJ right here in Portland, Texas, and give it a try. Thanks for watching this episode of UFC Jiu-Jitsu Breakdown.